Former Packers players on Jets roster. How Aaron Rodgers reshaped the 2024 team with old Green Bay teammates. In the NFL, it's not uncommon for coaches who switch teams to bring along familiar faces from their previous rosters, either through free agency or by facilitating trades. However, when a player changes teams, it's rare to see a similar phenomenon unfold. Yet few players possess the influence that future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers commands. When Rodgers was traded to the New York Jets ahead of the 2023 NFL Draft, it sparked a noteworthy trend of players transitioning from Green Bay to New York, following the high-profile trade of Davante Adams. Let's delve into the list of former Packers who have now found a home with the Jets. A unique pipeline between Green Bay and New York. The adage goes, once is by chance, twice is coincidence, and 3 times is a pattern. In the ever-changing landscape of the NFL, where player movement is the norm, it's intriguing to observe when multiple former teammates converge on the same franchise. The driving force behind this connection between Green Bay and New York was undoubtedly Aaron Rodgers. While the veteran quarterback certainly has considerable sway, the number of players he attracted to the Jets was quite remarkable. The Jets were keen to surround Rodgers with familiar faces to ease his transition into the new environment. While they didn't completely overhaul their roster, adding depth players that Rodgers was comfortable with proved advantageous for both the quarterback and the team's overall chemistry. Why 2023? Jets roster, an influx of former Packers. The inaugural year of Rodgers' tenure with the Jets saw a significant influx of former Packers. Veteran wide receiver Randall Cobb was anticipated to contribute as a reliable depth option. However, due to Rodgers' injury, his involvement was limited. Cobb played in 11 games but recorded only 5 receptions for 39 yards and a single touchdown. There were rumors circulating about the Jets pursuing veteran offensive tackle David Bakhtiari, but he opted to remain with the Packers for the 2023 season. He was released in 2024 but never joined the Jets. Here's a list of players who were once part of the Packers alongside Rodgers and now don the Jets colors. Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb, Shu Buar Malik Taylor, Shu, backup QB Tim Boyle, Adrian Amos, Jake Hansen, Dennis Kelly, Billy Turner. There's Jets 2024 depth chart, a star-studded lineup. The addition of Davante Adams has significantly bolstered the Jets' depth chart, making their offensive skill players among the most formidable in the league. While Rodgers' career is approaching its twilight, this roster is primed to help him finish on a high note. Breece Hall and rookie Braylon Allendahl have quickly established themselves as one of the most dynamic running back duos in the NFL, complementing each other's strengths. Adams' presence enhances the passing attack, elevating the play of emerging stars like Garrett Wilson, who is widely regarded as one of the premier young wide receivers in the game. Additionally, Allen Lazard's established rapport with Rodgers has already proven beneficial in 2024. Although Mike Williams might slide down the depth chart, he remains a standout talent, easily ranking as one of the top 4th receivers in the league. Rodgers has historically leaned on his tight ends, but due to struggles within the New York offensive line, Tyler Conklin has found himself tasked with more blocking duties, limiting the development of their connection on the field. Reflection on the Packers' 2020 roster. 6 members of the Packers' 2020 roster have played for the Jets since Rodgers' acquisition in 2023. Your QB Aaron Rodgers, your Davante Adams, your Allen Lazard, or Malik Taylor, currently on IR with the Jets, as Adrian Amos, now a free agent, QB Tim Boyle, currently with the Miami Dolphins. Rodgers won his 3rd career MVP award in 2020, building a strong connection with Adams, who racked up an impressive 374 yards and 18 touchdowns that season. Lazard, despite appearing in only 10 games, contributed with 451 yards and 3 touchdowns. Taylor, a rookie at the time, made his mark in 15 games with 66 yards and a touchdown. Amos was a key defensive player, starting every game and accumulating 83 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 2 sacks, while Boyle spent the majority of the season as a backup. The legacy of Cobb and Rodgers. While Randall Cobb and Aaron Rodgers share a long history from their time together in Green Bay, it's worth noting that Cobb spent the 2020 NFL season with the Houston Texans. Their journey back together in New York further highlights the unique dynamics of player relationships in the league and how a star player like Rodgers can significantly reshape a team's roster through his influence and connections. As the Jets continue to build their roster around Rodgers, it will be fascinating to see how this infusion of former Packers translates into success on the field and how it impacts the team's pursuit of a championship.